Okay, hello and welcome everybody. Hope everybody is well today. So we are back at it today with some more FTB skies. A few things we're going to do today. We're going to get some more quests hopefully done. But, oh, it's nighttime now. Or is it just raining? I can't tell. We'll sleep regardless. Hey, there viewers on. Well, hello. So I made a stove and a cooking pot. That'd be kind of nice. Apparently we had some pigs spawn. I'm good. How about you? Got some more pork chops, which is fine. Okay, no problem, man. Thanks for checking, and I completely get it. Finally got diamond armor and diamond tools because we've been sifting a lot of stuff, getting diamonds. That's nice. And I did do some exploring between streams, so we are going to, if I scroll out here, let it load. I'm going to come down here and then we're going to get a couple villagers because we've got some villages down here that we need to get to and get some things from there. So that is probably the first thing we're going to do. I ended up filling in all this water with grass and dirt because I was trying to get some friendly guys to spawn in. Okay, we'll see you later, man. And the only thing I've had spawn in there was a pig, and now I see a horse. I need a cow. I need a couple cows. Like, I need some cows. And then I just made a waypoint here so I can find it when I'm looking on the map, which really shouldn't be too hard. So we got some wheat going. I did place some flowers around just in case we get some more loot bees so they don't just like fall into the void like they have been. I don't know what we're going to do there, but so we're going to switch this. We have a fair amount of rockets. So we are going to head, I believe it's south, yes? Yes, south. And get ourselves some villagers and other things. So away we go. I ended up breaking an elytra on the way there, so we had some more wandering traders spawn, and I just used them, bought some more elytras so we won't run out for a little bit of time. So we should be okay. Get up here in the clouds. And then we take a look at the map, and I mean, we got a little ways to go, so. But I at least saw them, and I figured, well, we're going to do it on stream. I'm not going to do it off camera, so. The nice thing about the elytra is we can just coast, but we just don't have a way to repair them as of right now. Hopefully, shortly, we'll be able to do so. We can get a powered anvil from Silic. Silic? I don't know how to pronounce it. I think cyclic is probably proper, but we go like this. Oh boy. I don't want to get too low though. Looks like a few more chunks and we should be there. So it does take a little bit of time to get there, but we should be okay. There's the last of that rocket. That's fine. Make sure we get up here so we don't lose it. We should come across it very shortly here. Come on, show up on the map, please. Show up on the map. There we are. There's one of them. So we're going to come down and see if we can kind of raid these a little bit. Nice little landing platform, maybe. Perfect. Okay. So now that we're here, we are going to just put that on. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we have the jump boost and the speed boost. Got a couple more totems. Not totems. Ability capsule thingies. Just from killing a bunch of salmon in our pond that we had. So that was kind of nice. So witch hazel. Okay. I think this is like a hexeri kind of one, which I don't know if it's one that we really want, but there may be some items we could use. Pestle and motor. Trapdoors. More doors. What's upstairs? Bunch of moss, which could potentially be useful, actually. A green bed. Because moss, I think we could use. Can I just, like, grab a bunch of it? Okay. I kind of destroyed the roof, but that's fine. Okay, if this is a hexeri one, I don't think it'll be anything that we're going to actually need, unfortunately. Because I need an actual village, not a hexeri village. Because hexeri is the witch stuff, which I'm not too keen on. If I'm completely honest. Because I don't think there'll be anything here. I didn't know this was a hexeri one. I just saw it on the map and just, yeah. I don't know if we'll need any hexeri stuff, but I mean, being as we're here, we might as well at least take a look around. I don't really know if there's anything of value for us here, unfortunately. I really hope there might be, but it's not looking too promising with this one. Yeah, that speed is definitely nice. Just run around. What do we got over here? Bunch of flowers. It would have been nice to know this. Instead of the way I did it. Could have gotten a bunch of flowers. Oh well, that's fine. Ooh, what is that? Altar, flint and steel. Don't know what that is. There's a chest there with nothing in it for us. Anything up here? No. Okay. Well, this village wasn't very helpful, unfortunately. But that's fine. So if we take a look here, we got another one to the southwest. I think this one might be a little bit better for us. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I guess we'll have to find out, because that is to, yeah, our currently southwest. So let's re-equip that. Got some rockets. Southwest is this way. Let's see if we can't, or is it another hexeri? It's another hexeri. I was really hoping it wasn't. Because we don't want hexeri, we want, ouch. We want a regular village. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be anything of value here for us then. That really sucks. I was really, really hoping that this wasn't going to be one of these. Ooh, wait a minute, but there's some leather. I will take leather, though. I am in desperate need of leather. I will definitely take that. So maybe not all bad. Wax blend. I was really hoping we could get some villagers. But I will definitely take the leather. That's going to be useful, so we can make a backpack. Didn't really want this kind of a village, but it's not even a village because there's nothing here. Redstone ore. Ooh. Anything else of value here? I don't think so. Well, that kind of sucks. Like I said, I didn't even look at the villages because I just assumed they were regular villages, not Hexerai villages. We don't want a Hexerai village, we want the other kind of village. Witch hazel sapling? Mud bricks. Blood sigil? Isn't that from blood magic? No, it's not. Okay. Never mind then. Crystal ball. And it's getting nighttime, so that's not a good thing. Oh, now a wandering trader has spawned here. Not necessarily a good thing. Where did it spawn? I hear it, but I don't see it. Did it spawn above, or... Wait, what did chat say? Chat said... -2624. So, like... So, like, somewhere in here? Oh, there it is. You're here somewhere. Hey, a zombie. Be our first zombie kill. What did it drop? A solar jet? I don't know what that is. An ancient crystal. See, you're here somewhere. I can see your particles, but I don't know where you are. Oh, geez, that's a creeper. Wow, trying to trade with the trader and almost get destroyed by a creeper. That's not good, man. Ow, you can go away too. Okay. And I don't have any way of sleeping. Where did you go, Mr. Thingy? Do we have any kind of bags? We have a sleeping mat, which is red wool and leather. Question is, do I just wait out the night? Or do I try to find another village? Because I didn't know... I thought this would have been nice and easy for us, but evidently not. So maybe if we go west, I don't know, do I have another elytra, so... Where are you? I can't even see the trader. I hear it, but... Where did it go? I have no idea where it's at. I drank a potion, but I didn't see the bottle. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I think we're just going to exit out of here and try to find ourselves another village. I guess we'll go to the west because I guess I should do... Why don't we do like that? It's gonna be kind of bad, but I do kind of need to be able to find some stuff. We're probably going to break this elytra too, unfortunately. Oh, there's something else. This way. Is that an actual village? It might be. Maybe? I don't know. Or is that another Hexerai village? I think it's another Hexerai village. Yeah, another Hexerai village. We wanted a regular sky village, not a Hexerai. Gosh darn it. There's some bats. Is this another village? I think that's another Hexerai village. It's not what we want. We don't want Hexerai villages. We want actual sky villages. My goodness. Okay, well maybe we just keep going west because I don't think there's going to be anything we want here. I don't think any of these houses are going to have anything for us. I mean, other than the leather, which is insanely handy, actually. Okay. Okay, well, there's a lot of bats over that way. Holy crap. Why so many bats? I love having that speed, though. Can just zip by the freaking creepers and don't have to worry about it. Drying rack. See, I don't know if I'd really like Hexerai or not. I don't know if I've really messed with it a whole heck of a lot. Oh, there's a zombified villager. Well, how nice. Excuse me. Yeah, avoid you. That's a crow. There's crows in here. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Oh, okay. I don't know if that's a good item or not. And I think that's another witch hazel. That's another, not a witch hazel, that's another village that we don't want. I'd like a regular sky village, like other than the Hexerai villages. Are they even possible? Ooh. Maybe we go out this way then? I can't. Not easily, anyway. Maybe I can. Okay, well, we'll head over to this one. I don't imagine that there's going to be much here for us either. I was really hoping to get some villagers. That's really the main reason I went kind of village hunting. Oh, that's a baby creeper. Yeah, that's not. Okay. The rain is just such a pain in the butt. Cloth, wax. Oh, Enderman's teleporting around. Okay. Again, we'll take all this leather. Is there... There's an actual sky village. Very nice. So we gotta go south. Okay. Having that render distance is very handy, actually. I just wanted to check, see if there's anything else. We can actually see it from here. How nice. That's really what I want. Don't know why sky villages are so much more rare than the Hexarai villages, but I suppose it is what it is. So, whoops, we gotta go just basically straight south. Well, how convenient. How is our... maybe. Our elytrum may break on the way here. Maybe not. Okay. The rain is such a pain in the butt. Okay, we actually have an actual village. It's in a flower forest of all biomes, too. Okay, this is where we're going to get basically everything we need, including villagers that we can just pick up because I love villagers. Oh, it's going to be so nice to have just villagers. Raw stuffed hoglin, liquid meat. Okay, this is where we get to explore all kinds of things. I don't know what the wool is actually for. From any entity. Okay, I don't know if we want that or not. We don't have the mod to quiet things, which may or may not be beneficial. A brewing stand probably would be handy, actually. So I don't have to make it myself. Grab another villager. Because villagers are always nice to have. And it's an actual thunderstorm, so that's not so great. I guess we'll do 4 villagers. That should be enough, I think. Sweet roll. Okay. I don't really want to use Tetra at all. I don't like it, so I'm not going to use it. Getting over to there. Just kind of go this way, I assume. Oh, God. Oh, we got carrots. Carrots are actually useful. So I'm going to grab them. What do we got here? We got... oh, ooh, feral claws. That's handy. That's a very nice Ars sword. A burst of flight. Okay. I need, like, a backpack. Okay. I don't think I can craft a backpack. Not yet. That's raw. What do I get rid of? We get rid of this flower stuff to give ourselves some more space. Okay. Is there another one over here that I couldn't see? Because this guy was... or it was that one. Okay. Okay, let's see. What else can we potentially find then? We have no inventory space, so we gotta be kind of careful. But we have villagers. That was my ultimate goal, trying to find a village. Broken spawners. Apple cider. Protection. Excuse me. Got another cleric villager. And we have 4. It should be enough for right now. I didn't have leather, so I couldn't make a backpack. What do we got now? Okay, so we also have this roll. We have these items we can eat once we get a little bit hungry. Spruce sapling, rose bushes. What else do we got? Multi-bow. Could actually be really useful. An infinity, that's even better. And that's an amazing book set right there. That's an amazing book set. I don't have the ability to actually make anything. I need some storage space, man. We still got some looting to do here. So how far away from home are we? Oh, we're quite a ways. But I think I can cheese it by doing... If we kind of come over here where it's a little bit safe. Come in here and we go... If we do this... Oh, we can cheese it a bit. Okay, that's kind of nice. So we're going to dump valuables into here for now. Which is going to be these guys. And all of that. I didn't really need the corn flour, but you know what? It's fine. Food items here. Actually, kind of want to take one of each of these with me so we can eat them. Yeah, I suppose we could put the leather there. And that's just a mob drop, so we'll just toss that there. That can go there, I suppose. It's 11.5 attack damage. And drops convert to experience. That's actually a really good sword. Oh, and feral claws, we should put that on the hands. Increases our attack speed, which is very nice. And now that we have some leather, where did I just put it? So 4 leather. 4 string. Where do I have my string? And a chest. And we can make a backpack. We just gotta have it in a crafting table. If we do that, and then we gotta grab ourselves some iron, some gold. I did make this smeltery setup, but we have so many items that I actually don't have enough space. We ran out of fuel. That's like the second time. And then I think we gotta grab diamonds as well. And that'll be our backpack completely upgraded. Which would be very nice. Having a backpack upgraded to the max tiers. to the back slot. If we access it, look at all that space. We have all that space now. How nice. Can eat the sweet roll. I love me some cinnamon rolls. And this should all be done. So we'll do that. I think we'll add a couple more stacks so that it can continue to smelt. And this is almost full, so yeah. Anyway, so we got that. What do we get for the backpacks? Anything? Soulbound, okay, that's a good enchantment. Compacting drawer, okay. That gives us this, which gives us more upgrades. And we have this, so that's even better. We have raw, that's nice. We haven't looked at a cow yet, so we haven't gotten that yet. Did we get a cow yet? No, it's just the horse, okay. I'm not going to eat the horse or the dog food because, well, I don't need dog food. I mean, I could eat it, but it's not meant for me. This is kind of valuable stuff, so we'll put that there. Those are kind of valuable too. Try to put some of my more valuable items in that chest. Because that's kind of how I treat this chest, is like the valuable chest. Okay, so we have lots of food we can eat now. I don't have red wool. I can make some red wool. I should be able to. If we take that with some flowers. I swear I had a couple poppies laying around somewhere, didn't I? I just had a bunch of flowers. Where did all my flowers go? Or are they all here still? I think they may... Yep, okay. So if we do this... 2 red wool. We grab... 2 leather. That'll give us a sleeping bag. That we can just sleep wherever. What? Or not, I guess we can't make it. Grants consistent invisibility. For some reason it's not working. Okay, it's fine, I guess. We can just sleep while we're at home. Okay. So now, yeah, this elytra's basically dead. What else did we miss? Oh, Monster Hunter. So yeah, I did kill a wandering merchant, so I got the hat. And we can stop having them spawn if we wanted. So we killed a creeper and some zombies, get some stuff for that. Does that give us anything else? I don't think so. Okay. Right, we should be good. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to do /back. We can. Oh, that is so nice. It seems a little cheesy, but at the same time, it's actually really helpful for us. So now we can explore, get more goodies that we may need. Oh, snap, that's not good at all. I messed that up completely. Go into the water. Yay. Okay. Oh, that's right, we have the hat on, yes? It reduces the price of trades with villagers, which is super nice. I mean, 1 emerald for 6 bread, that's kind of nice. Oh, wow, that's a lot of obsidian. Oh, and an amazing sword. That's a nice sword too. This sword, holy crap. We are going to use that as our primary sword. Holy freaking A. Lifesteal, crit damage, crit chance. Plus, oh my word. Chocolate apple. Wow, that's insane. Lure, which we don't really want. I guess we'll take that gem, because that's a pretty strong gem. Could take some cod, because we haven't eaten that yet. Try to get ourselves as many hearts as we can by eating so many different foods. This has been... Oh, I am enjoying this so much. Another gem. The energetic wool stuff I don't really understand very well. Oh, more Starbuncle shards. We could use that. Nutrition chicken feed. That's amazing. Bone broth. Another raw stuffed hoglin. Halo? I don't know what that's used in. Oh, you can use it to make a candle? I don't think that has really good use, but okay. What else did we get? Modded swords, so we get another food. So we can't really use these. We have to... Probably have to cut it up, I bet. Okay, well, let's at least put those away, because we can't do anything with them. Put some of this in there as well. We could put that in there. I hear all the villagers. As I say, I don't have any in my inventory either. Chicken? What the frick is this? Don't know what that is. We'll grab that. So many items, my goodness. Definitely worth it. The amount of time it took us to find this, definitely worth it. Where does this lead? I mean, we have water breathing, so I wouldn't be too worried, but... Oh, gee, that's not what I wanted. That's fine, took some damage, that'll be fine, we can heal up. A lot of quartz. We could definitely use quartz for progression stuff. Oh my goodness, okay, can eat a carrot. No problem. We'll eat that next, and then that. Got all kinds of meals to eat. Okay, all kinds of food to eat. I haven't even eaten bread yet. Home is 3,500 blocks away. Yeah, so almost 3,600 blocks away, and we found a village. Seems about right. And then we can actually work on breeding our villagers. We just gotta have crops, which we have now. This has been a very lucrative thing. Do I want a cartography table? Probably not. Just trying to figure out, is there anything else I may want from here before we actually leave? I'm not really sure. I mean, there's beds here we could have slept in, but I think one cleric may be enough. If not, we can always breed more. That's not a big deal. Oh, there's some more chests over there. Let's go and see what other goodies we could potentially... Ooh, potatoes. Yeah, it's another good item. We can just speed over here. Wait, I thought... Where did I see some chests? That we haven't opened yet? I could have swore I saw a chest that we hadn't opened as of yet. Is that another village over there? Wait, that's those villages. Okay. I was gonna say, if there's another village, I will definitely... Oh, chickens. Oh. Straight to our south. There's chickens in that building over here. Oh, and that's where I see that. Okay. What do we got left? 4? More raw. More nutrition. Another artifact. Worker exploitation. Even more. Oh my gosh. Okay. And that gave us temporary flight. Oh my gosh. How did you get up there, chicken? Oh, I would love this kind of flight. Did I get any of the eggs? I did. But I need chickens to spawn on our island, really. I wish I could just, like, take them with me. But I don't think I can. And the liquid meat. Okay. It'd be nice if I could get some more chicken eggs, but... I mean, that flight. If I could get infinite flight like that, that'd be nice. Okay, so our elytra is now officially broken. That's fine. I'm not too worried. Can eat the nasty flesh. We already have an insane amount of hearts there. And this sword, oh my gosh. Mob drops will teleport. 13 base damage, but look at, like... It's an insane sword with some insane enchantments on it. My word. 13 base, like... Oh my gosh, that's just insane. That's... Wow, okay. How are you chickens, like, getting up there? You must be going, like, here? Only 2 chicken eggs, which isn't a lot. Chances of us getting a chicken out of 1 or 2 chicken eggs is not very high. Okay. Well, we've made a lot more progress than I anticipated today. Holy crap. So now the real question is, do we fly home? Oh, wait a minute. There's something else there. I think it's another Hexerai village, but let's just head north. I have to put back on an elytra. And let's just head straight north and see what happens. I don't know why I still have that in my inventory, but okay. So we need to head straight north. Okay. Because apparently there's another village up this way. It's probably just another Hexerai village, but that's fine. If we can get lucky and get another village... Yeah, that's just a Hexerai village. We gotta go straight north of this one. Start to see the stars because it's starting to become nighttime. Yep, another Hexerai village. Which is fine. Oh, but if we go over here, there's another good village. Oh, very nice. Oh my gosh, this has been an amazingness. Oh, we get to loot this village now, see if there's any other good items here for us. Oh boy, this is going to be very interesting. I'm putting that back on just to be safe. I know we took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Emerald ore. I don't have fortune, so we're good. Can't really get around that way. Okay, let's see what other goodies we can potentially find here then. Another sweet roll, some paper and maps. No, I'm good there. Eat a fish. Okay, so I realize it's nighttime, but we should be fine. Shouldn't be a huge issue. It's fairly well lit. I don't expect too many hostiles, so red glazed terracotta though. I would pick up the villagers, but I don't really see the point. I love the cyan though. That is very nice. Just a composter for a farmer guy. What else we got over here? Just a chair to sit down on. I don't think there's anything else. Chocolate apple. Nom nom nom. So we can eat one of those. The cooked bacon. What else? Fruit salad. Mutton chops. Cooked mutton chop. Got a lot of foods to eat. That's fine. But we're trying to just raid these villages, see if there's anything of value for us. So far, right here, we've had 1 or 2 chests, which isn't much. Which means we gotta explore the rest of this village. Because there should be lots to explore, yes? You just gotta find our way around, that's all. Ooh, that's lava. Being held in by a smithing table. Ooh, more obsidian. That's always nice. I guess we could take that sword. It's actually not terrible. It certainly seems rare, huh? According to this. Yeah. I like finding rare items like that. It's always nice. So we'll have to work our way over to there, it looks like. I could just do this, right? Yeah. Oh, but you are sparkly. Would you give me mining? I hope that doesn't hurt my stuff. Mining fatigue is one of the worst ability thingies we could have gotten. Was not worth it. Another gem, another nutrition chicken feed, more cooked bacon. I'm gonna put this in here. Gonna put some of these other items in here that I don't really need. Put that sword in there as well. I know I probably shouldn't have killed the villager, but he may have given us something else. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea. I could put that and that in there for now. Give us some space. Okay. I just hope there weren't any other villagers around. I don't think there were when I killed him, so it should be okay, I think. Quick draw 5. So we'll grab a couple of them. A couple of good books for a bow. Punch 5 is another good one. I guess we can grab the emerald. Hello there. Force arrows. Okay. Not sure how good those are. Anything else over here? More nutrition chicken feed. Which means we need chickens. To get more golden eggs. It's a lot of energetic wool, though. I mean, I might as well take it, I guess. I don't know if I'll need it, but I'll take it anyway. I should really just take it because don't know if I'll ever need it or not. I should just take it from all of the chests I do find it in. What did chat show? 25 instance loot containers. Okay. Does this lead us anywhere? Does not appear so. Okay, I think we've gotten what we kind of need out of here. I am going to see if I can't check some of these other containers. Some other chests we've already been through, but getting that wool is actually... Oh, we didn't get that. Oh, a pearl! I'm trying to get a pearl for a while. I'm just going to take all the energetic wool, because why the heck not? More chicken feed. It's a lot of chicken feed. Okay. I'm not going to take everything. Is that... No, it's just regular wool. Okay. Don't know if this is going to lead us, really. I don't think it's down here. Okay. Ooh. Lectern is actually a good thing, usually. Another chocolate apple. And a door to a bed. Okay. These basically just bedrooms for villagers. Yep. I really should take the lectern, though, because that's always handy. You never know when you're going to need that. Anything else over here? Nope. These don't really lead anywhere, I don't think. Maybe it does. These are leading to areas that I'm not really familiar with. Another lectern. Ooh, we have the running shoes, but I like those. Is this the exact same thing? This has better... I think they're the exact same thing. Having a backup is not going to be a bad thing. I will take another sword like that. Yes, indeedy, I will. Should I take the bookshelves? I mean... Probably not a bad idea. Not like they're going to need them. So let's go back up and grab the other bookshelves then. Back up where we got the other stuff from. Don't remember which building it was over here. Yeah, here. Because books can always be handy. Okay, now... Ooh, what are you? A whirl sprig. I don't know what you do. Ooh. All kinds of gems. We got all kinds of stuff just from raiding these villages. It's really nice. I'm not even like killing them, I'm just taking things. A volley. Again, that's another good item. Once I get a bow, I'm gonna have a nice freaking bow. We'll just have to get it enchanted with everything. So we'll need one of those. That's right, we can put that in there too. Okay. Another chest. Protection, beekeeping. Gravitational osmium leggings? Wow. Take them. Might as well take the protection books. Oh my goodness, so many items. It's amazing how many good items we've gotten. I'm glad I made a backpack and upgraded it to diamond, because holy crap, the amount of things we're getting right now. Just craziness. Okay, I think we've been to every location area. We've gotten most things. I haven't taken any villagers from here just because, I mean, we can breed our own villagers now, basically. So I don't know how long I'll spend on that, but I'm gonna have to probably set them away because make a location for them because, well, the villagers, and not being able to mute them is kind of irritating. Oh, excuse me. I'm just trying to see if there's any other potentially things. I mean, I thought I was fairly thorough, so... Okay, I'm pretty sure we've been through everything, but I see an anvil over here. It's a chipped anvil, but I'm going to take it anyway. A free anvil is a free anvil. There's the raw mutton chops. So all these foods on our hotbar we haven't even eaten yet, so getting as many hearts as we can, like I said, is a major thing. A force log. We should probably try to grab that. If we can get a force sapling. Because isn't that used... I thought it was used in something else. Wixie charm? A runus... Oh, it's any sapling. Oh, so it's just another sapling. I thought it was specific... Oh, well, okay, never mind then. I mean, spruce trees, which are fine. Okay. I don't think there's anything else, so we may head back north towards home. We don't got many rockets left, but if we're able to find another village, I'm not going to be opposed to raiding that one as well. With our render distance set to extremely high, it's going to be very nice. We may not find another village, which, again, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but just to have one would be really nice. We've already done 2. We're 2,000-ish blocks from home. Wonder why they kind of go out so far. I mean, we found some amazing items, so I can't really complain. Got ourselves some villagers, so... I thought maybe we could find some more in a different location. Maybe they'd have different things. Snowy plains. I mean, if we don't find any, that's not, like I said, it's not the end of the world. It'd just be kind of nice. And maybe if we just go straight west to see for a little bit. Ice spikes, one of the rarest biomes in Minecraft. Lovely. I don't know if we will or not, but it's just, we're just kind of seeing, just taking a look, see. If nothing, no big deal, not a problem. We have a fair amount, we really do. Because if we don't, we'll just go back home. We don't have unlimited flight, but that's fine. I'm gonna go for another couple minutes, see if we come across anything, and if not the end of the world. I mean, we're basically in the void, so it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't come across anything. Okay, that's fine. We'll just head back home. It's 3,000 blocks away. I don't know if we'll be able to make that or not. We go up and then we just kind of coast downwards, maybe. Hopefully our elytra will be able to maintain. I don't know, it's going down pretty quick. I don't know if we'll make it or not. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. $500 blocks. We should be able to make that. Yeah, okay, we'll make that. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. That horse is still there. And a piggy. Okay. Time to put the elytras away. My goodness. Okay, so elytra away. The other elytra and that. I suppose we could put that in there. Along with that and that. It's only a chipped anvil, so it's not like super great, but we can utilize it. Okay. Okay, we made a lot of progress just exploring villages, thankfully. I was really, really hoping to get a cow to spawn over here, but for whatever reason, they don't want to spawn here. Step height enabled. Oh, so you can just step over blocks without even having to jump, which is actually really nice as well. Eat the fruit salad, which gives us regen for a very brief amount of time. See, I figured this platform was big enough. I mean, it's in... Oh, this is in Frozen Ocean, that's why. And this is in Plains. I didn't realize that. So nothing's going to spawn over here. I gotta make this a little bit bigger, I guess, but it's still plenty of space. It's access to the sky. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so... what are we gonna do? We are going to do... We have all this, we just need the nether bricks. We can can get nether bricks by tossing bricks into occultism's spirit fire. That can be placed under the material generator for limitless source of netherrack. Oh. See, if I would have read the quest line, I could have done it, you know, but reading, you know, can be, yeah. So we have to get a spirit fire from occultism. And then we have to get a bunch of bricks. We have some. So we're going to have to sift. How do I get clay then? I forget how to get the clay balls. It's sifting, but is it sand? It's sand. Okay. So we should have a very large amount of sand. Hopefully it'll get us a bunch of items. What's in there? Oh, there's sticks in there. Kind of wondering why that wasn't working. Don't know how sticks got in there, but okay. And now that one has it. Why are these things picking those up? Oh, that's such a pain. Because these hoppers pick up the other items. That's very glitchy. We're still missing a wooden hopper somehow. I don't know how we're missing a wooden hopper, but gonna make another wooden hopper maybe? It's very weird. I'll just grab one, I guess. Okay. So, looking for the clay, right? Wait, quartz dust. Can that be smelted? No. The enrichment chamber can be turned into dust, but okay, we'll just let that go for a bit then. And it said something about occultism's fire? Spirit fire. Throw demon's dreams fruit to the ground and light it on fire. Do we have demon's dream? We have the seeds. So I'm pretty sure I have the seeds somewhere. I don't think I have it there. Yeah, I got some here. So we'll grab some of that. Some of that. Do I have bone meal? A little bit. So if we kind of come over here and do that. Something like that. Sorry, piggy. You piggied up the statue. What? I've got a statue from a pig. Okay. I guess. Little pig statue. That's fine. Okay. I should put all this other food stuff away. There. Okay. So then we do this and this. It gives us demon fruit, and I believe we just need a flint and steel, which I don't remember where I put that. Right there. Okay, very nice. So if we, it said something to the effect of you drop it there and you light it on fire. Okay. And then if we toss bricks into it, it said that'll change it into nether bricks. Oh. Okay, and then we just craft these into nether bricks. Should be this entire quest, yes? What am I missing? Now, I don't know what this is for. Oh, this is how we could get villagers, too. The mana weave cloth, that's, yeah. Sugarcane. So we're going to put this in here. Mastering the occult. Ooh, an enchanted golden apple. How do we get soul sand? Oh. By throwing sand. Oh. So that's how we get soul sand. Okay. So if I dump, say, a couple stacks into that, there's a carbuncle. We get some loss? No, we don't. And soul sand, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know if we want to do occultism or not. I've never done this before. I've never done occultism. I don't know if we want to or not. Yeah. Magical. Getting digital storage would be nice, but we have to get some AE2 in order to do refined, which is what I prefer. I don't really want to deal with Hexerai. Ours I want to get into, though, a little bit, so we can get some create stuff going, but we need these, and I don't know how to get them. Getting crushed netherrack. And netherrack itself. Oh, we can just make it with a pedestal. Okay, so that's how we do that. Okay, so what we need to do, I need to make some more of that. Let's just dump some of this aside for right now. I'm gonna need one of those. Enchanted golden apple. That's such a, oof. It's a good food. So I need to get, some, I wish we had a better way to generate lava, but we just, right now we don't have a great way to do it, so I have to do it this way, unfortunately. So we can get it powered, maybe? Oops. Do that. Oh, come on. So just gotta jump up and down for a little bit. Okay. Try to get ourselves a couple of buckets of lava. I think there's better ways. We just don't really have a good lava generation as of yet because I ruined the dang dripstone thing. Okay, we'll eat some bacon. We'll take a quick nap. Okay, so now I needed the lava for the generator. So I need a bucket of lava, bucket of water. We need a pedestal thingy. What is it called? One of these. I need an actual pedestal. Do I have any in the backpack? Don't think so. Okay. Don't know if I have pedestals. Do I have any? I do. I got one left. Okay. So we do this, this, and this. That gives us that. And then we can make that. We're going to need a few of these. We need that. We got resistance. Step assist I don't really care about. So now we're resistant to attacks. Okay. I'm going to need a drawer. So we go like this. We're going to need a void upgrade and probably a gold upgrade would be better, I think. A little bit more iron. So we do this. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Do that, and we need one cacti. Put the cacti in here like this. We make the auxiliary thing from thermal, and that turns into that. Very nice. Okay, so let's get this sorted out as well. Where do I want to put the netherrack? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We should probably try to keep them semi-close together. I guess we'll just go there. Pedestal. That. And do that. That. Disconnect those. Pull from there. There we go. Now we got some netherrack. Very nice. And we're just going to do a void and a gold, which will... 32,000 will be way more than enough. And then crushing them... I think we gotta get into create for crushing things. I mean, we could just hammer it, but... to get going on it, I guess. But I think that was probably going to be our best bet. I could just use an iron hammer, of course. Once you get like a stack of it, but... because we needed... yeah, this shouldn't all be completed. I don't think I'm... oh, I'm missing a fishing rod. That's why. I was like, what am I missing there? Which is pretty simple. There we go, now it completed. So I think we have an item collector. I thought we did. That's a shape builder. Could have sworn I had an item collector somewhere. Did I put it in the backpack? No. So an item collector. It's actually not terrible. It's just a flint block, which that is a little more... It's a little more difficult to get. I can just grab a stack. I don't need a full thing, but I can just grab that and I can make a diamond shovel. So it's going to be fairly simple. There we go. The nice thing about this is that we don't lose any gravel. And we'll get some flint out of it, hopefully. Do we have... Oh, it's just mending and silk touch. I don't know if I'd want to use that or not. I don't think that would work. Some clay balls there we could utilize too. The golden egg would create delightful dirt. Which is how we could get a cow if you really needed it. Okay, yeah, that should be way more than enough. So flint block, very simple. I'm just gonna do that, and then some cobble and some redstone. Just grab some of that. Grab some cobble. And then we come over here and we need 2 of them. We need a piece of lapis, 2 iron. Yeah, I think the hoppers are actually full. And oh, we actually needed a bunch of iron because we need to make actual hoppers. So we do this. Fairly simple there, and now we should have an item collector. Very nice, okay. Put the iron back. Redstone can go here for now. Okay, so... Okay, so if I wanted to do that, I would just have to dig out Dig out a bunch of water space again. I think we gotta have a fairly deep pond here. I think it has to be like a 5 by 5 by 5, I think. One more. Okay. Let's say we didn't break our shovel. Now I gotta figure a way to get out, which I should have been smarter, but that's fine. And what we'll do is we'll just grab some water. There we go. So we basically have to make our own pond again. So I cleared it out because I just didn't want to deal with it. Because all the squid and fish I thought were preventing the other passive mobs from spawning. Whether that's true or not, I don't actually know, but it did kind of seem like it. So now we just do this. Ah, the thing bouncing. No, it was just, I didn't want to do it there. That should do it. There we go. And then I think I have to put it, like, is it above or below? I don't know if that actually works or not. Maybe not. Maybe it has to be one lower. I mean, that's my guess. Oh, it is working. Okay. It just, yeah, it spits them out. So that's the issue. So we have to do this. I don't know, like, Oh. So it had, oh, so I'm probably going to put that at the back here. Yeah, I'm going to have to move it to the back. And of course, I have to go all the way down to the bottom. So it doesn't need to be quite that big. That should be plenty of space. And then we just have to put a chest and pipe it into it, basically. Shouldn't be difficult. We need that and one of those. If we just go like this. There, that works just fine. Okay, eat some food. Sleep the night away. Okay. Okay, so now that should be fine. Eventually that rod will break. Brain coral? Wow, okay. What else did I get? Gadgets and gizmos? Ooh, an even better fishing rod. So we'll do that. I mean, we'll still have to check on it, but I'm gonna yeet the original fishing rod out. What did we get? Mana regen? Okay. That one. We will keep this here along with that. Ink sacks there. Okay. Doesn't even have an upgrade, does it? It does not. Should at least put a copper upgrade, bare minimum, in there. And we have netherrack, yes. So let's get this done. And then we just do this. And now crushed netherrack can be sifted to get otherworldly saplings. I can't get the blazing archwood unless I have an amethyst or a mana steel, though. How do I get mana steel? Iron in a mana pool. So I have to do a little bit of Botania for that, basically. What we'll get out of it, I don't know, but for a full stack, I hope we get a fair amount of things. It's a lot of dirt that I'm not going to need either. Almost 10k dirt. That's so much dirt. It's fine. And all the sugar cane. See, a fish actually spawned in there. See, it's not even using that, is it? I don't know, I can't tell. Has anything gone up yet? Oh, it's all getting over here? What is it doing over here? Oh, we got a horn coral, another raw cod. I just want to see if anything else is going to go up. Come on. Usually, you'd think there'd be something, right? Shouldn't take that long, right? Oh. Oh my gosh, it's getting all freaking thrown over here. What in the world? Wow, it's literally getting thrown all over the place. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to increase to like that. Maybe even larger than that. Yeah, that's probably gonna have to be what we're gonna have to do, just so it collects everything. I mean, it is using it, so... Okay. And crushed netherrack. We get some more. Crushed endstone. Some possessed endermite with occultism. Then convert that to endstone bricks for material generator. Alternatively, once you have a budding amethyst, one will occasionally spawn from an amethyst. Or you could build an end portal to the end, or fly to the sky's end in a rocket. Well, that doesn't... So basically what it's saying is either occultism, a budding amethyst, or just going to the end to get that material. Which I don't know if we'll be able to do, to be honest. See, it'd be nice to get the amethyst so we can get other items, but... Overworld saplings. See, I need the blazing archwood. That's the only way to get it. And that's soul sand? Yeah, it's sifting soul sand. Oh, okay. I can't use that. Oh, I can use that in a pedestal. I just need to get soul soil. Ooh. Crushing macerator. How hard is that going to be to make? Another flint block? Flint block, 2 stone cutters, which really isn't hard. So that's 6 stone. 2 iron. And needed what, 2 copper ingots? Ingots, nuggets, my mistake. Another flint block. Ooh. We got otherworldly. Excuse me. So we can do that. And that. I don't know why it didn't complete any of those, but that's fine. Okay, so in order to get soul soil, to use it on a pedestal. No, I can't use soul sand. I gotta use soul soil. Compressed cobble. Which is just some cobble and some actual stone. So we do this and this. No, my mistake. That's in a crafting table. And there is that. And if we put this down with the little bit of power we have going, say here. And if I say export, no. Do we have to get an energy cable for that? We might. Do I have an energy cable? That I don't know if I do. Okay, I got a few. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, so that works. No, it's not what I wanted. Okay, so the crushing macerator. I forget, what am I using it for again? I am just freaking a derp. What was I using this for again? Why am I just drawing a freaking blank? My goodness. I think it was for... Don't even remember. So endstone, which we could do, but no easy way of getting endstone. I don't think that's what it was for, though. Why am I having such a freaking dirt moment? Oh, soul soil. Duh. Oh. So if we go soil, it's just soul sand. Okay, I just need one then. There, soul soil. Okay, so now we can use that with the pedestal. I need to make another pedestal, actually. So we need... I forget which tool. I think it was this tool. Yep, okay. So we need this, and then we need... and just give us infinite soul sand. It should probably be a shovel. Again, I need lava, right? And And we're gonna need one more of these. Okay, so there's that, that, and that. And then again, a couple of item pipes. I need to make some more, apparently. Something like that should hold us for a little bit anyway. And again, another drawer. Probably go copper, I guess, and then another void. Which, oh, I have a void there. That's very nice. Okay. Hey, we got a chicken to spawn. That's actually going to be really handy if I can get some chicken eggs. Where's the other chickie? Yeah, you guys. Okay, I need to pen them off really quickly because I need them so I can get some eggs. I don't think they're going to despawn because they've already spawned in. So we're just going to kind of make a section over here. I didn't make enough. The reason I made the flowers is in case the loot bees spawn, they can actually not, like, go away. I have more chickens than I thought. Okay. I think I need some more. Pull all that out. Okay, so now I just need to lure them in. So we do that. You get some kind of seed. Wheat seeds usually are nice. There's one chicken. Where are the rest of you chickens at? There's another. According to this, there's another down over this way. There you are. 3 chickens. Okay. And we should probably avoid the fire. Hey, I need all 3, not just 2. Come on. No, where are you guys going? Okay, fine. It's fine. We'll just do that. Okay, so now chickens are there. Can I get out easily? I can. Okay. Make sure it's fairly well lit. So I don't have to worry. And they'll drop eggs and I'll get eggs. So that'll be nice. Okay. That was a quick momentary break from that. And then get the seeds away for now. Okay, so now we need to make a section. Probably just level all this out. Because we're using the pedestals to generate resources. Thankfully, the pedestal mod isn't too terribly difficult. Not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Oh boy, we got all kinds of things already. Okay. So now, drawer, pipe and pipe. Get the wrench so we don't have to worry about these connecting. Add a void. Copper. Soil. Pedestal. Throw that on there. Want to make sure that's a shovel. Now we'll have infinite soul sand. Not that we need a whole lot of it, but I think soul sand is useful for some other stuff too, if I recall correctly. Even if it's not. Slowness plates. Can use it to make sand. Nether quartz. That was kind of, I think, the thing I needed it for. Yes, we needed nether wart and nether quartz. Right. So what do we have here? So many ores that I just don't need right this minute. Because, I mean, this thing over here is just stuffed with ores that have been processed. See, I don't understand how this stuff ends up over here, like... What the heck? Socketed. Okay. See, I have no idea how this stuff ends up way over here. Of course, there's still fish and squid that spawn. Go figure. Yeah, see, it spawns way over here, which I don't understand. I think we have to move this back, actually. Which kind of sucks, but... yeah. That is a very large area. And hopefully that'll be better. Do I have... Can I make boxes? I can, but how do I get sawdust? From the sawmill, I suppose? How hard is the sawmill to make? Not terribly difficult. Six iron and a copper. And that's copper gears. Need a machine frame. One of those. And 2 redstone and a gold. And just 2 types of stone. Like that, I believe. We can just do that, and I mean, these are still going, aren't they? Yeah, they still have lapis. That's, yeah. Just kind of amazing, actually. Okay, so I need to get some sawdust. I think we can do it this way. Yeah. Just need 4. Oh, I didn't want to take it out, but whatever. And there's a box. And we can just take like this. Take the box back out. Take that, and then yeah, we do need the item pipe again. If we do that, extract from there, do that. We're gonna have to increase that to probably at least a gold chest, I think. Which shouldn't be difficult. We take 1 of you. Do that. Take that and go like that. Very nice. Okay, so now, boom and boom, much more space. Perfect, okay. Okay, so, what did we get? The thermal? Yeah, because we just made that, okay. It gave us sawdust, of course it did. And it gave us comfort, very nice. Okay. So, do we have any chicken eggs yet? We do. I'm just going to try to keep stockpiling chicken eggs, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need them. I don't know where I put them, though. I put them here. I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay. Okay, so I think we got to get into create. Quick side tangent, though. We're going to work with the villagers quickly. One of my favorite, I can't lie, it is probably my favorite mod because, well, maybe not my top favorite, but it's probably definitely top 10, top 5. Definitely one of my favorite mods. So we'll need a breeder, which is very simple. We just need glass. Because surprisingly, this mod uses quite a bit of glass. Panes in particular, which it is what it is. So we need a couple of iron, which again, very simple. And then we're going to need a bed. Why am I'm drawing such a freaking blank right now. It's one of my favorite mods. I should know how to do this, yes? And I don't know it in its entirety, of course, but definitely one of my favorite mods. So, bed. believe it was like that. Oh, I'm missing a plank. Of course I am. And there's the breeder. And then we're going to need the incubator, which is another item. The incubator is what will make the baby villagers grow up. Piglins, we just haven't gotten there yet. And converters are very nice too, but that needs a zombie. I was gonna say, I didn't think we could pick up the zombie. Iron farms are nice, but for right now, and we're gonna need some hoppers. I actually prefer the silic wooden hoppers over the other hoppers, so that should be enough to get us going, I think. We should probably do these over here where it's not going to be very, very loud, so to speak. So like so. We're going to do breeder there, incubator there. Okay, so we got to get 2 villagers into the breeder. That's very simple. Just take any 2 villagers, it doesn't matter. As long as they haven't been traded with yet. And then we got to give them some food. Again, things are ending up over here. That's just frustrating. How is that? It's doing pretty well. Okay. So I think I'm going to do... I'm going to grab all this. I want to say carrots because, in my opinion, carrots are better. That's just my opinion. I didn't want to do that, but that's fine. So we're going to have to just speed them up a little bit. Because they need food to breed, like always. I got a little bit of bone meal there. I don't have a whole lot of bone meal left, do I? Again. Not that I really need the demon seeds, but it's nice to just have them. I think I could do potatoes too. That actually is not a bad idea. Because all of which you can give to the villagers to breed. But like I said, I think we're just going to do carrots because they're easier. They need, I think, at least 12 to make a baby. I think that's the number, as long as it hasn't changed. What did we get? I don't know why we get this. I can walk through that and not get hurt. That's really nice. Okay. So it's not hugely successful right now, but it's fine. At least for the time being, we'll do this. I know a good way to get a lot of bone meal is typically moss blocks. Where did I put them all? Because if I remember correctly, those do give quite a bit of bone meal per. Oh, we got another loot bee. Yep, let it go by the flowers. Let it do its thing. That's why I have flowers scattered throughout. Are you gonna drop some stuff for us? What you gonna drop? What you gonna drop? Come on now. Where are you going? I'm right here. Don't be going off the side of the edge. I think that was an energetic sheep egg spawn. Okay, you gave us all the stuff, I think. White flower, yeah, didn't... Force gem. Wasn't a whole lot, okay. Fish is out and it's gonna die, it's kind of funny. What did we get? Oh. Cake and more chicken eggs. I will take it. Chicken eggs can go here. I guess cake can go there too. Yeah. For now, we'll put that in there. Glass panes. It's only 5 bone meal. $30 should hopefully be enough to get these guys going anyway. Okay, so with 30 carrots, that should produce at least 2 babies. And we can incubate them, and then we can put them in a trader. And then we can cycle their trades, like, oh, I don't know, ender pearls with the cleric? There we go. Yeah, it took half. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if there's anything good that this will give us right now. So I'm just going to be an idiot and just do this. Because I don't want it to do that. We're just going to do that. Yeah, basically just so we disable it. So we're going to need traders, which is redstone and the panes. Probably going to need a couple of them. We'll go 4, I guess. That'll be fine. So what we can do with this, I guess we'll go here with them. We do that, and then like we take villagers and take a cleric, because that's one we're going to need. And then all as we do, you put their workstation in by right-clicking, and you right-click them in there. Oh, and they trade you blaze rods right away? Okay, I want that trade, I really do, but let's say they give you a trade you don't want. You can cycle it. You should be able to cycle it. It's great for librarians. Speaking of which, we should be able to do a librarian. So let's grab you, and let's grab one of you. So you're a cartographer now, but you know what? You are going to become a librarian. See, and you can cycle the trade now. Until you get, oh, I don't know, enchantments you want? Like, jeez. I mean, mending would be, looting 3 for 1? Like, how do you not say no to that? Like, So it's a very OP mod, but blaze rods. Oh, we just need emeralds. So what's going to be a good way for us to get emeralds? I honestly think a stone cutter is going to be our way because we can just smelt down a bunch of cobble and trade that to him. We are going to need to make a thing so we can get some emeralds. Fairly simple. So we put a stone cutter in there. I don't think we have an extra villager. Maybe I should have grabbed some more. I guess that's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I mean, if nothing else, I can always go back there and just grab some more. But there, we have our first baby villager. Now what you do with the baby villager is you let them grow up. And because we're in a frozen ocean, that's the texture they'll get. There, okay. I don't know if I've had that yet to eat. Let's find out. Like, I'm not gonna eat dog food because it's not what it's for. I haven't eaten the gapple yet. Either of the gapples, but very nice. We can sleep the night away. We're gonna have to get some more coal too. But I don't have a good way to make a fuel source. I mean, I don't know what a good fuel source for furnaces is right now. I mean, coal is probably the best bet, but can't get a whole lot of it. Because that's going to need it for the stone. I mean, we could do... We have a lot of iron. We don't have piglins just yet. I don't have the flight I want. Like, I mean, we have elytras, but I want something better flight-wise, like... So everlasting... Deeper and farther. For Crimson Stem, Supreme Machine Frame, and a Plutonium Pellet. Wait a second. What are you doing, sir? How did you... Okay, you spawned there. Okay, well... Sorry, but you're gone. I just want to know what all of the abilities are, but I don't know. Because I know you can get a flight totem. Oh, we can get void totems? Can we actually make... Oh, we can, but... Okay. I don't know what these... Okay. Anyway. What was I doing? So, trying to figure out flight. Probably gonna have to be jetpacks, because it's our only real good flight, I think. Because I don't know what rings we have. Nothing really great, I don't think. So I think at jetpacks is gonna have to be... Could probably go to... Maybe even a I don't think we can go to emerald, but I think we might be able to go diamond. Potentially. I might make it off camera though, because it's a lot of grinding, and I don't know if we have enough diamonds to be completely fair. But I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of this. Just because I don't want it right now and it's clogging up the system. I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of the flowers and stuff. That should make some space, I think. I mean, if we really do need more of this, we can always get more of it, so I'm not going to be too worried. But we're going to definitely need the diamonds. I mean, we have, 16 here, 24 there. I mean, it's not like we don't have an amount of diamonds, but it's not where I'd want my diamonds to be, if that makes sense. Now, what tier's mesh? Because we only have the andesite. Can we go up from andesite? What's the next mesh? It's mana steel. So it's quite the freaking jump. So I still think we're going to have to grind some of this away. Or let this all filter through. And I think to get some more bone meal, if we need it, we can just break a bunch of the sugar cane. Let it all come down and we just collect it all. And it's a fair amount of sugar cane. Let that get us some bone meal. Come over and get some more chicken eggs. Yep, nothing there. Okay. How are we doing over here? So maybe we do need to go get some more villagers. But again, I'd rather just do it via jetpack instead of the Lytras, because the Lytras aren't always as handy. And if we were to go and get some, we'd have to go quite a ways here. Get some more villagers. I mean, it seems like it may not be that far, but maybe we do. Because I want more villagers just to have them. We'll take a full Elytra. Rockets, on the other hand, I don't have a lot of. Okay. So we gotta go southwest-ish. Okay, let's go get ourselves some villagers quick. Some more, I should say. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get there, and then we can just teleport back home. So, should not be too terribly difficult. Because that'd be a way for us to get, I wouldn't say infinite emeralds, but a fair amount of emeralds. Adjust my heading a little bit. Up and into the clouds, and then we can hopefully just kind of coast. We need to head straight south, basically. Oh, we gotta make a slight adjustment. And we should be coming up on it. Oh, we're not high enough. Need to get up a little bit higher. There we go. Okay. There should hopefully be plenty here that we can just take back with us now. So I don't think I took all of them. I purposely intended to not take all of them with me. But you know what? Now we're going to. Because we have not traded with any of them. None of them should keep their profession. Okay. Maybe if we get one more. Oh, we didn't even look in here. How nice. Another infinity book. I'm just going to leave it because I think we have one already. Well, hello there. How are you? No, 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 no. That was a bad part of me. That was my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Oh boy, okay. I need one more. There. Now we're just gonna head home. Very simple. I'm doing good, thank you. So what I'm gonna do here with the extra villagers, we're just gonna tuck them into here. And we're gonna grab, I guess we'll grab a toolsmith dude, even though it's not what you're gonna be. And, oh, I gotta wait to, okay, so what else can I do? I could do toolsmith. That'd be good iron too. That's very simple. I love the villager mod. I love easy villagers. Probably one of my favorite mods. Oh, I should switch that. Right, okay. I'll grab another one. I'll just switch these guys around. Not a huge deal. Ooh, flux axe. A pickering. I think we'll just pick one of the flux axes. Flux axe and a flux hoe, that's fine. You we actually have to trade with. We actually got to get some emeralds. That's, yeah. Gotta sleep again. Okay, I gotta get some food. We should put these away. I suppose we could do cake. We haven't eaten cake. There we go. So I actually do need some emeralds. Do we have some? We have some. So if we trade like that, you give me some bricks, and then, not that I need to do it this way, but could do that. I actually need to make a Fletcher, although trees aren't as easy for me. Do I have an extra space? I don't, but I can make another one. I just need some glass panes, iron. And then it's this. There we go. do that. Grab you. Perfect. Can you give me stick trade? Has to be 32 sticks, huh? You still need more carrots, don't you? Yep. Any more eggs? Yeah, we got a few more. Or, well, only a couple, I guess, but... And nothing out of it. Okay. Hey, it's not raining, thankfully, because of that. I mean, I could do bread, but... I don't know if we have anything that could accelerate the growth rate of that. I guess I can just eat a plain golden apple. I was hoping that'd give me a little bit more. We have a lot of iron. So baby villager. Got 4 more. It's kind of nice. I don't know if I have that much clay. I might have some. I got some. You can level up now. Okay, so now you want chiseled bricks. Why won't you just do like regular stone? Chiseled, I think, has to be like that and like that. Or does it have to be actually... It does. Son of a biscuit. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll figure it out. I will just have it over here so I can utilize it. There. Now can I trade to you and give me a bunch of emeralds for it? Oh, wait. No. Ooh, but you give me a dripstone. That would be... Oh, I made the... But he will give me the dripstone, which I can use to make infinite lava. I'll trade you the rest of that for some of that. So you used to do stone, but now you're not doing stone. Now you're doing granite. Oh, but nether quartz. Ooh, I don't really have nether quartz. But I will take blaze rods. Oh, and then you want to do sources too for that? Okay. Well, let's try to get our lava set up then. Now that we have the ability to do so. So instead of like this setup we had over here. Grab that bucket of lava. Now I just gotta get pointed dripstone, and I don't know how I'm gonna get that. Tier 3 Mason villagers. I mean, we have a tier 3, don't we? That's just the blocks. Can I use this to be crushed into anything? If we do that. I'd have to get a crusher from Mechanism in order to do it. And that's going to require steel casing, which we don't have steel yet. Well, dang it. So close. Yet, so far. Okay. Well, that's fine. Unless we do another Mason villager, and then that could be a thing. So you refreshed. Okay. Maybe we try another Mason villager. It's probably not a bad idea. Just make a bunch of those for now. Place that there, there. He wants clay balls. Okay, that's fine. I think the only way for us to get clay, though, is via sand? Oops. If I could type properly, that'd be very nice. Sifting sand. Has to be waterlogged, though. Okay, so that means that this one, that's what this one's for, basically. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of clay out of it. Maybe not a bunch, but some. Okay. Nighttime again. Okay. I was really hoping I'd be able to sell this stone away to a mason. But our master mason here, or expert mason, Give us dripstone blocks, and I have no way to break that down properly. We'll have looting there. Blaze rods is just insane. Sticks, which I don't have a whole lot of right this moment. There's a crap load of sticks. Let you level up. Now you want to give us force nuggets for emeralds. No, I'm still just gonna do sticks. I guess you're gonna lock us out. Okay. I'll level up the cleric. Regeneration totem. We have regeneration 1, right? No, we have resistance 1. I'll take a regeneration totem. You want to sell me 2 of them? Sure. I'll take 2 regenerations. Might be a little expensive, but I'll take it. And then ender pearls. Oh, you're ready to retrade. Okay, very nice. Can't really do any of that. I will definitely buy pearls for sure. We're still waiting on food. Okay, so I'm just waiting to try to get some clay. There's some there. Do something like that. Now you want stone. That's what I've been waiting for. Is because I have been smelting this stone. Gives me emeralds that way. Now you want andesite and diorite. I don't think I have either of those. I think andesite's very easy for me to get, although we have the chunks. Or did I toss them all? I think I tossed them all. Yeah, I did. Not knowing that I was going to need them. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Do that. That should level you up to the next tier. You sell blocks of quartz now, but now we can sell you stone. I don't have a force nugget for you. You offer a soul crystal? Now that chorus fruit's actually kind of nice. It's basically flight. So we don't have a way to do that. So that's a lot of axes from you. And now you'll take iron. I'm just going to dump these off to the void because we can. And come over and grab a bunch of iron. At a 1-to-1 rate, that's very nice. A force axe. I don't know what that does, but I assume it's just like any other axe. Now he's at a master. An atomic disassembler? Are you kidding? What? That's an insane tool. Doesn't have any stored energy, but that's an insane tool. I'll take that. And it's soulbound too. Oh my goodness. That's an insane thing, because this thing breaks blocks. If we go like that, it breaks very fast. Normal. Slow. Fast is 128. Just be able to tear through blocks. I'll just do normal. But it needs to be charged, which, yeah, that's a thing. It's going to take a while to charge, but maybe not. $21 damage. Jeez. So we basically don't need that or that anymore. Good gravy. It's insane. I guess we could buy these from you. I don't know what else I could buy from you. I don't have those. Okay. Let's put all the iron back for right now. Put these away. I don't even think I want that. I said I don't want that. Okay. Now we have some emeralds and diamonds to work with a little bit. I need food though. Also need to harvest some of this stuff so that they can make another baby. I think that's what they need, don't they? Okay. So I can sell stone to this guy. This guy still wants sticks, which are not really easy for me to get right now. Just don't have a whole lot. Logs are kind of an issue. I don't have a huge amount of them. I should do a farmer as well, just to see what we can get out of it. Guess we could cook a bunch of mutton chops. Okay. Let's take the lapis. Should probably bring that down to here so that dynamos don't run out. Even though they already have, but that's fine. And now I can't get myself out. Oh, okay, that works. I have one sawdust in there. That's not going to be good. Okay. Chickens, have they laid any more eggs yet? 3. Okay. Hey, we've got another baby chicken. That's very nice. And nothing. Okay. Nighttime once again. Okay, so if I want to get into ours, I can't get this because we need to... It's only a 20% chance, but a mana steel mesh. Which means a mana pool, which is living rock, which means a pure daisy. Which is any petal, the petal apothecary, which is any mushroom. I don't know if I have any botania things. I mean, we could possibly use ours to get flight. I don't ever use magic, so I'm not opposed to it. Okay, so we spawned in with this guy. Apotheos is ours. So getting started. Now this is something I don't know hardly anything of, but so that's just all the iron tools in a book and a crafting table. Do I have books? I swear I had some books. I do. I'm just gonna get some iron. There's a little bit here left. And we need sticks. Again, I gotta figure out a better way to get trees. So an iron pick, iron axe, iron shovel, and an iron sword. And there's that. Unbreaking 10. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Oh, we'd have to set a keybind. Yeah, I don't have anything saved yet. An iron apple. Interesting. It's set as C. What else? So, see? So, okay, I don't really know how to do this. I might have to look this up a little bit, but So cyclic has a bunch of things too, food-wise. Like these apples. Like, do you just craft it? Oh, you can't even make... Okay. Okay. I may have to figure out a bunch of this stuff then. Because, like, a carbuncle wheel, this is what I was thinking of. But getting the charm... I don't know, we have to get all these. I don't know how we get a source stone. There's no, like, easy way to get it. Oh, it's just stone with the source gems. I say there's no easy way. And yet, if you just look through it, there is. Where did I put the source gems? They're in here. I don't know where that's supposed to be. Oh, that's not for a ways yet. It won't even let me do that because of this. So I'm literally locked from doing a bunch of R's stuff because of the saplings from sifting, crushing netherrack. But it doesn't say what kind of... I'm going to try it, but I don't think we'll get it. I'm 90% sure we're not going to get it the way it thinks we are. Oh, dang it. Misplaced that block. Oh, yeah. Atomic disassembler just destroys everything. Fairly certain we won't get anything out of the andesite meshes because we don't have the proper mesh. We just get the otherworldly saplings. Because it wants us to get the blazing of all saplings, like... We have... we could make... but it requires a mana steel mesh. Which requires 1 mana steel. Which requires some Botania. And see, I don't think we got anything out of that. So we can't do anything with this because we're locked here. Oh, that's frustrating. Because we can't get mana steel, which means we'd have to go into Botania. Which would be what... I don't know what technically Botania would be in. Mana Manifest, I guess? Do I got time? I don't really got a whole lot of time left. I'm sorry, Piggy, but, like, yeah. See, now all the fishies and stuff are spawning here, which is no good for us. What, 16 carats isn't enough? See, I can't work on the crops either, which is kind of frustrating too. Is 23 enough? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So we have the ability to get pearls now, blaze rods, which is amazing. This guy, I can't do anything because I need wood. You're already a master, so we need some crushing stuff. Okay. Well, I think this may be a good spot for us to just wrap up for the day. I mean, we have flight. We visited some villages like I wanted. We got some villagers. A few more crops, some chickens. Not the other animals I want, but we made a little bit of progress today. So I think it's a good spot to wrap up. You can always do more in the next stream too. So, as always, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll catch everybody in the next video. Remember, as always, everyone, take care. Catch you next time. Bye!